Shalom Yasharala.
Shalom.
All right. This is Louisiana Tabernacle David coming in with another sit down to edify the elect. And how we start off, before every sit down, we always give infinite honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash. We give double honors to our teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to our fellow laborers in Yahweh Shah, pushing his truth out to four winds. We're not in our full garments. We're outside of the temple right now, and where we are, it just wouldn't have been expedient. So that's why we don't have our garments. We're at a little beautiful oasis / garden, but it's for the public, and it just wouldn't have been expedient for us to have on our garments. But we're here to do an edifying sit down for the elect, and we're gonna go in on current events, because I was astounded about what I saw with that explosion yesterday. But that was yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
All right. With that explosion, I mean, I'm no explosion expert, but I've seen a lot of explosions via the movies. I've seen explosions with firecrackers. All right. And what I seen, that was a very small nuke. It exploded like a nuke, like a pocket nuke, okay? Because it had that big white cloud, all right? And I got on the internet and I looked at Hiroshima. Then you could get on the internet and see when they was in them deserts in Arizona, how they would look, how the explosion was looking. It looked just like that big white vapor-looking cloud that came out at you, all right? That the first explosion where you seen the smoke coming out, that could have been a normal explosion, all right? But that second one, that brought all the damage, man, that was and I'm speaking as a man, I think that was a pocket nuke, man. You know, and I've seen other brothers say it too, you know? But anywhere it go, all right, we living in these beautiful times where all these prophecies are getting fulfilled, all right? And the uproars amongst the people, all right? This realm going against this realm, all right? This realm threatening this realm, all right? You have famines all over the earth, all right? The grinding has most definitely ceased. The grinding has fucking ceased. The people that call people bums are not in a position of being called bums. To show you how the Most High turn things right side up. Okay? So the grinding has ceased, and all these prophecies that we hold fast to are coming to pass, man. Okay? And you can clearly see that this next war, when these nations start going to war, we about to be seeing some nuclear shit, man. And that's why it's imperative, man, when you seeing these things, what manner, somebody give me that. Somebody give me 2 Peter 3:11. Bubba Kashah. Because we living in some beautiful times. Man, it's beautiful out here. 2 Peter 3:11, all right?
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. And it reads, it says, "For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that
that's first John here. This
Salaki, 3 and 11. Salaki, this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved."
All right, all these prophecies coming to pass means all this shit gonna be burnt up with fire. Not one building is gonna be standing, not one brick gonna be on top of one brick. All of it's just gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be a desert land. All right, all the ways that you've done business, commerce, everything you've been taught is right, is gonna be dissolved. It's gonna be done away with. All right, and you can see it happening now. All right, when you know something, when you know a hurricane is coming, you get prepared for that hurricane. A lot of people get sandbags. They start boarding up their windows. All right, they get their things that are dear to them out of the house. All right? They prepare themselves for it. Now that you see all these things are coming to pass, all right? The prophecies are jumping off the book. Bring it out.
It says, and it reads, it says, what manner of persons are ye to be?
What manner of salutation should you be? Okay? What spirit shall you be in, man? All right? You're supposed to be getting on fire. If you're not on fire, you should have been on fire. But if you see you have weakness inside of you, all right, you're supposed to be fasting more than ever, purging, okay? Because when you turn on the news, man, it's going down. I don't care. And then, you know, Fox News and CNN, they basically bullshit news outlets. But even when you look at them, it's going down around the planet Earth, man. Our great King's second coming is nigh. It's upon us. Okay? You got fucking pocket nukes going on. It's just a matter of fact for somebody, one of these Arabs nuke Israel and set off World War III. It's just a matter of time, man. Give me Revelation 7 and start at verse 3. Start at verse 2. And the beloved apostle Tahar, our elder, I looked at a clip that it might have been a couple weeks ago. He said, man, basically, man, by November, if you ain't got yourself together, you know what I'm saying, you got a problem. And he may have, when I take every word that come out of the apostle's mouth is like the Most High speaking, man. That brother say, man, whatever you got to do in your life, whatever demon you dealing with, or if you in the right spirit, or if you are built up and you in the right, on the right vibration, hey, go take a little vacation. But brothers that's not there, whatever you dealing with, by November, man, you better be on a fucking level. Because the words that proceed out of those brothers' mouth, he don't just say nothing for nothing, man. It's critical. All right, bring it out, all right?
This is Revelation chapter 7. You know, we start at verse 3.
Start at 2.
At 2. This is Revelation chapter 7 and verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
All right, the Most High is letting those angels slowly let the winds go. They slowly letting them go now, man. They are slowly letting the winds go, man. All right? You have earthquakes and the vice versa. Everything in Matthew 24, and we're going to get that our great King told us to look for, is happening, and it's happening on a vast scale. In fact, you get that, right? Matthew 24, when they asked him, how will we know the signs of the times? All right? Bring it out, bro.
All right. This is Revelation chapter 7 and verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
And it's all about sealing. The reason this place ain't all the way up in smoke, all hell having broken loose, is for the elect's sake, man. For brothers to get themselves right, man. For brothers to get themselves right. There ain't no time for no pity party. There ain't no time for being in a war, it's me spirit, I did this, man. Look, keep pushing. If a gang say I got something to say, let them talk. That's between him and Yahweh. Keep pushing, man. If somebody say you doing something wrong, you did something wrong, have a self-analysis of yourself, fast and pray about it, and keep pushing, man. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, man. Because at the end of days, at the end of all this hell, give me 2nd Ezra 16 and start around 69. At the end of the days, man, the Most High gonna sort out the wicked from the righteous, the good from the evil. All right. So all you can do is just keep pushing, and be like, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing this, Lord willing that. Oh, what you got? Bring it out.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach,
Come on.
and trodden underfoot.
Come on.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
All right. These are the times we're coming upon. I think it was California, one of those states. I'm almost positive it's California. I don't want to bang Django wing it, but I think they, one of the governor or somebody, or one of their senators said that they wanted to shut down religious meetings. All right. So if they're gonna do it to the Christians, how much more us? The Christians help push their agenda. So if they're gonna shut them down, how much more us? All right, us brothers around the faith, man. Bring it out, brother.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Come on, the point I want, almost there.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
All right, at the end of the day, we're going to know who is the Most High's chosen. So all the bickering going here and there, I mean, all you do is keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. At the end, we're going to know who the Most High was dealing with and who he wasn't dealing with, who went off and who wasn't off. Okay? All you can do is pick up your cross and keep pushing. And if you dealing with miscellaneous things aside from pushing this doctrine, purging yourself and getting right, man, you're tripping. Okay? Now go. You finish where you was at. Get that Matthew 24.
Matthew 24.
Bring it out. Where the disciples asked him about the signs of the times.
I got it.
So you done with that revelation?
Yeah. You don't got your pocket phone.
No.
All right. Well, he use your phone. Yeah, you get it. Now read what you got. Get that 2nd Ezra 13. Start at 29. You hold it. Okay. All right.
And as he sat upon Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?
All right. The disciples were sitting around our great king. All right. And that's what you're supposed to be doing as a young brother in his faith. When you see a man that has this knowledge, you're supposed to wear out his doorsteps. That's what you see right there. Our great king had all the knowledge and wisdom. They came asking him questions. All right? You know those brothers was wearing out his doorstep when you thirsted for wisdom and knowledge. All right? And this is how he responded to them. Yeah, they asked him, what are the signs of the time that this devil's rulership is gonna come is gonna come to naught? All right? They wasn't asking him, when is the world, the universe going to get blown to smithereens? That's not what they was asking him. They was asking him about the end of this devil's rulership. When will Rome get their foot off our neck? And we and the constant and the give me Luke 2 about that guy Simon. It's the consolation of Israel. Luke 2. What does Luke 2 and 25 say?
2 and 25, it says, and behold, there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
This is Luke chapter 2 and verse 24. So like in verse 25, it says, and behold, there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon.
Come on.
And the same man was just and devout, writing, waiting for the consolation of Israel.
All right, that's what Matthew 24 and 3 is. All right, they're not asking him when is the end of the world. They were asking him when is the consolation of Israel coming. When we gonna get from under Rome and we gonna get back in a power seat. That's what they was asking him. Modern day Christianity will have you think they talking about the end of the world. When the end of the world gonna be destroyed. Our great king coming back to destroy the world, and we going in the clouds to live. No, they was asking about the consolation of Israel. That's what they was asking. All right, you got it, brother.
Tell us when these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
All right, he's coming back to give us consolation, man. Is he not? He's coming back to put things in order.
Right.
Prince of Peace, Lord of Shabbat. And in the book of James, it's not talking about the Shabbat. The Lord of Shabbat means the king of the armies of heaven. Okay? That's what he's coming back to do. To consolidate. Bring it out, all right?
And of the end of the world.
The end of the world. All right? The end of this devil's rulership. If we go into Greek, I don't know if that's Orchimene or Eon. Go into Greek. No, you stay with you hold what you got. I get it. I don't know. I'm trying to see if that's Orchimene. Because Orchimene is talking about anywhere the so-called white man is in power in the whole universe. That's Matthew 24 and what, Art?
Yeah, well, Matthew 24 and 5. I like verse 5.
Or it could be Eon. I told you I had it. I told you to hold what you got, man. Golly. Come on, bro. You got to tighten up, all right? All right. And the end of the world, it's Eon, end of an age. All right. And 2nd Ezra 6 and 8 talks about the end of the age. All right. It gives you that similitude about Jacob and Esau, the foot of Esau, and Jacob pulling Esau out of power. All right. So that's what it's talking about. It's not talking about the end of the world, the universe. The world abideth forever. Okay? Bring it out.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
Have we not seen that?
Come.
Yeah.
I am the Christ.
Yeah, what did he say?
I am Jesus Christ. And I come to tell you guys, you need to stop teaching that doctrine you're teaching.
Shut it down.
But hey, didn't he have some followers that was with him?
Yeah.
They were deceived. So that prophecy is fulfilled. Keep reading.
And shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
All right, when you turn on these alternative, you go on Al Jazeera, Russia Today, man, they getting it in cross seas, man. They getting it in Lebanon. They still getting it in Iraq. All right? America, they having a little, I'm not going to say proxy wars, but America and
Squirrels,
Iran, no, America and Iran are having war games over there. It's just not getting televised. All right? It's just not getting all that media exposure. Okay? China and Elon, India, they had a little thing a couple months ago, last month, where they was fighting at their borders, fighting over some land. All right? That prophecy is fulfilled. Bring it out, bro.
See that ye be not troubled.
See that you be not troubled. What manner, what we just read in 2 Peter, what manner of conversation should you be? All right? You should be locked in, circumspect for the days of evil. All right? The scripture tell you to be circumspect. Don't be around here in the spirit of mirth, party, and bullshit. All right? Like I be telling them, hey, brothers got to fast more. We got to be fasting so much we losing weight, man. You have to purge yourself. You're going to have to be perfect during Jacob's trouble. You're going to have perfect faith. Your faith is going to have to be perfect. That's why our Heavenly Father, our great King in Matthew, the 5th chapter, the 48th verse said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. You have to wholeheartedly hold on to this doctrine and have faith in this doctrine. Keep reading, bro.
For all these things must come to pass.
For all these things must come to pass. And they've come to pass. What he just read, it has come to pass, man. You got earthquakes in diverse places. They got an earthquake out. They have earthquakes every fucking day.
Con. Everything.
Okay? You can't tell the fucking seasons. Winter been short as a motherfucker, man.
Then sometimes it be with summer in the winter and be winter in the summer.
We're at the end. We're at the end. So you got to be locked and loaded, man. Give me that 2 Ezra 13 and 29, and you give me Ezekiel 7 and 1. Start at verse 2.
You said that 2 Ezra
13 and 29.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 13 and verse 29. Behold, the day is come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth.
All right, we're living in that time right now. The way you get delivered first is by freeing your mind. Before he deliver you physically, your mindset, your thought pattern, your psychological war, putting off the old man, ridding your mind of everything we were taught here in America. That's how you getting free. John 8:32 say, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's how we getting freed, man. Through this doctrine of life. Give me that. Sirach 19 and 19. This is how we getting freed. All right, though we in chains and fetters, still. All right, you can walk around, but you still have to abide by this devil's beast system. Or he's going to utterly destroy you. You're not free. You can't look at a woman walk by you in pants and tell her she going off. Get your ass in the house and stop breaking the law of Yahweh Shema Shai. You're not supposed to wear pertaining to a man. And if she talks shit, you smite her ass. In our kingdom, that would happen. The laws of Yahweh Shema Shai isn't governing us, so you're still a fucking slave until the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai are governing us. Bring it out, bro.
Sirach 19, verse 19.
Come on.
The knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is the doctrine of life. And they that do the
knowledge of the commandments is the doctrine of life. You see what I'm saying? That's when you're free. When the commandments are governing us. You see what I'm saying? That's the doctrine of life. They bring life. When you keep these commandments the way you're supposed to keep them, you'll live 1,000 fucking years. They bring life. They add life unto us. Bring it out, bro.
And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
Man. All right? You becoming immortal. All right? Bring it out. Go back to where you was at. Yeah. Say, number 7. Shalaki, you're asking for the technical difficulties.
This is 2 Esdras chapter 13 and verse 30. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Verse 31.
And he's coming to the astonishment that us that dwell in the earth. We're living in times that's unprecedented. Even our mothers, parents, grandfathers and shit, they say they've never seen America like this. This is an astonishing thing where all these businesses are closed and not opening, and the businesses you do go to, whereas they used to be open to 9 and 10 and 8, they closing to 6 and 5, man. Walmart used to be open 24 hours. It closes at 8. Bring it out, brother.
And it reads, verse 31, and one shall undertake to fight against another.
All right, that's what we're living in. That's why you seen that fucking bomb in Lebanon, in Beirut, man. That wasn't no fucking accident. That wasn't an accident. That was methodical. That was a fucking bomb. And I'm speaking as a man. Just the way that thing exploded, all right? That's one ram going against another ram. Bring it out, bro.
And it reads, it says,
That's probably them fucking Jews.
And it reads one city against another.
All right. We see that, man. We are living in that time where you see it. This country shaking its fist at that country. This country saying, we don't want to use your currency anymore. Fuck you. You better use my currency or I will bomb you. These are the times we're living in, man. The current events. I love looking at the news. I love getting on the phone, looking at these news clips, man. Motherfuckers kidnapping. It's just, hey, brother, this sex trafficking thing. That's a new thing. That wasn't going on. Well, now that we up on game and all them kids is on the milk cartons, it's been going on.
Yeah.
But it's coming to the light.
That's right.
Our great king say, there's no stone that won't be unturned. Everything done in darkness will be brought to the light. That's been brought to the light, man. All them kids was on the milk cartons in the 80s when we was growing up. You go to Walmart, you had that big ass sign of all these people missing. Now we know the government been stealing their asses, sacrificing their asses, and trading them off for sex trafficking, man. We're living in beautiful times, man. All these secrets, so-called secrets, light has been shed on. Bring it out, bro.
And it reads, it says, and one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Verse 32. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I shewed thee before.
All right. And we seeing those signs, man. Those signs are speaking. All right? The signs of the times. The prophecies. They're speaking. The prophecy goes out thousands of years before it come to pass. Time has to catch up to the prophecy. Time has caught up to the prophecies, man. And they've been fulfilled. This is the year of prophecy. You can't get around it, man. 2020 came in with a bang, and that bitch going out with a bang. That's why you got to be purging yourself. You got to take heed to what the blessed Elder Tahar said, man. November, man, whatever you working with, you better purge it. You better work on yourself. All right? Sitting there occupied in what another man do, that's on your body. We living in a time of purging and getting right. The Most High, He gonna separate the goats from the sheep. He gonna separate the goats from the sheep. He cutting the grass so the snakes could be seen. But we gotta have that self-analysis of ourselves and work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. So we get on the chariot, man. You got it, brother.
It's a lot. All right, and it reads, it says,
You got that Ezekiel? What I told you to get.
this is second Esdras,
Ezekiel 7:2.
second Esdras chapter 13 and verse 32. It says, from the top, it says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I shewed thee before. And then shall my son be declared,
That ascended.
whom thou sawest as a man ascending.
All right. Let's talk about our great king, man. All these things that's going on, you know your salvation is now. And our great king coming back to the planet Earth, man. What manner of conversation should you be? You should be on fire. Although you should have been on fire since you've been in the faith. If you ain't on no walk or flock of flame, fearing and trembling, purging yourself, praying several times daily, all right, begging the Most High for mercy and grace, you're tripping, okay? Because this is what's to come. Right before our great king come, this is what's to come. Give me that Ezekiel 7:2.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 2. Also, thou son of man, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, unto the land of Israel, and in the end is come upon the four corners of the land.
We at the end. All right? We at the end. We're in the land of the Chaldeans, man. We're going to be delivered out of the land of the Chaldeans. Bring it out, bro.
Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways.
Okay? And that's our Heavenly Father. He's saying, fix yourself. Get yourself right. If you swimming in wickedness, get out. Humble thyself. Give me that second Chronicles 7 and 14. Humble thyself and beg for repentance, man. And follow the path and walk therein. All this is about to come up on you. Because it's going to be white. He said, watch it for you. Bring it out.
7 and 15. 2 Chronicles.
7 and 14. You keep reading. Man.
Keep it up. All right. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
All right. So you're going to reap what you sow, man. The Most High is going to let every human being on the planet Earth reap what they sow, whether their acts be good or bad. All right? Every outer word that came out of a man's mouth going to be judged for it. Every time a man gave a prophet a drink of water, he's going to get judged for it. Okay? Every time a man resisted temptation, he's going to be judged for it. Whether your acts are good or bad. Bring it out, bro.
And my eye shall not spare thee.
His eye is not going to spare the wicked. It's written in another place, he would no manner acquit the wicked. I think that's in the book of Zechariah. Okay? So that's why hey man, you got to be locked and loaded in this truth like Elder Tahar say. If you ain't on fire, if a brother around you that's on fire, man, get him from around you. He's going to get you killed. Anybody full of leaven and they're not purging that leaven out of them, get them from around you. They're going to get you killed. Know these things. Bring it out, bro.
Neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And
so our family members, they full of abominations. They eat the fucking down south. They eat the squirrel, the coon, catfish. They deal with each other, women. They having orgies. The women got liquor license. The men is pitching and catching. You know? That's who these scriptures about. The hour of temptation is not for the men of the Lord. It's for the wicked. Okay? But the men of the Lord are laboring into their rest so they don't be in the number with the wicked, man. Okay? That's why you're laboring. That's why you study. That's why you beating your body into subjection. So you miss not the mark. So all these things in Ezekiel 7, hey, bro, that's a bad chapter. Showing how the Most High gonna get down. He say, evil's watching for you. And I'm sending it. And these are the times we're living in. We're living in evil times, man. We're living in times where evil has been exposed. That's a beautiful thing. But we living at the time, the more the Most High pour out his spirit on the body, the more this devil is getting more wickeder and wickeder. What makes him the devil? He's a great deceiver. He ain't even trying to deceive no more.
Yeah, he's showing his thing.
He's showing his horns. Fuck it. Fuck it. He out the gate in you, man. So with that, Lord willing to sit down was edifying to the hearers. We're going to give infinite honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We're going to give double honors to our teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone. A salutation to our fellow laborers in Yahweh Shai, pushing this truth across the four winds. Kwam Yasharala, Abad Babal.
Kwam Yasharala, Abad Babal. Shalom. I don't know why.
thought my phone was tripping.
Hold on. We still live. Gotta get this thing up. Who that is on the comment board? Let me get this off.